gradually we elevating. Motivation, hard work and dedication.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter, David Aldridge, on the sidelines. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Oakley is out there with Randall. Then there's Ewing. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Sprewell in at the shooting guard position. And for Orlando, Tracy McGrady is out there with Grant. Then there's Anderson. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Hardaway in at the point. Tip-off goes to Orlando. Here he goes. And that one drops for him.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish. And Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
Here's Brunson. Randall right side. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Brunson. Randall outside. Grant against Oakley. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Sprewell, that's good.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Anderson. Here's Hardaway, and he banks in the layup. Hardaway has got 7 points in the game.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Now here's Brunson. Screen by Oakley. Brunson the pass to Oakley. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Randall from outside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Hardaway. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Rebound, Brooklyn. Now Oakley. Outside for Randall. Deflects the pass. O'Neal with the steal. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Brunson with it. Over in the corner, Randall. Shot clock at 5. Ewing, a screen on Hardaway. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Scotty's checked in for the Magic. Now, here is McGrady. Here's Shaq. Tries again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Starks outside. Here's Stoudemire. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Looking like a monster inside. Stoudemire using that size and power to get the finish.
Pass to McGrady. Now, here's Scott. 6 to shoot. O'Neal a screen on Lynn. Hardaway pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Hardaway has got 9 points.
And it's that in-between area, the mid-range. It's where Hardaway is probably most comfortable with his shot.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Magic making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Brooklyn trails by 4. Starks outside. Right side Curry. The kick out to Anunoby. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Hardaway passes to McGrady. Back to Hardaway. Shoots over Lynn. Hardaway, no good.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You got to play smart.
Now here's Lynn. He has yet to score. The kick out to Anunoby. And it Starks that time on the assist by Anunoby.
One thing about Starks, he is extremely confident on both ends.
Grant with a screen on Starks. Here's McGrady. Banked in off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Lynn against Hardaway. Starks outside. Fires from the line. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Starks has got his second basket of the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Brooklyn leads by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
So for Brooklyn now, Hartenstein is out there with Oakley. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Sprewell in at the 2. Armstrong against Brunson. Turner with a screen on Brunson. Pass to Shaq. Here is Shaw. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Oakley. Brooklyn leading by 4. Brunson outside. Over Armstrong. Brunson no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Brunson against Armstrong. A jump hook. Shaq misses. Shaq's gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Fires top of the key. Orlando grabs the miss.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Shaq. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Outside Oakley. Pass to Sprewell. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to draw. It looked good from here.
Here's Shaw. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Rogers checked in for Turner. Anderson comes in for Scott. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Shaw. Hardaway is subbed in for Armstrong. Ewing's checked in for Brooklyn.
Timeout.
Stoudemire comes in for Oakley. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
And please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
And Brooklyn making a change here.
Steve makes some noise.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Hardaway. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Stoudemire. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, they've been draining mid-range jump shots, measuring the defense well, and just taking what they give.
All in for the Magic. On the basket by Starks.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Hardaway passes to McGrady. Back to Hardaway. Over Brunson. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 6. Brunson surveying the D. Over in the corner, Randall. Starks outside. 4 on the clock. Back to Randall. No good on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game. The Magic making a switch here.
Second team foul. In the lineup for your home team, number 0, Anthony.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's McGrady. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Pass to Randall. Starks kicks to Randall. And here's Brunson. Here's the teardrop. And it's blocked. McGrady against Brunson. A shot by McGrady, no good. Brooklyn leading by 4. Ewing, the pass to Brunson. Stoudemire with a screen on McGrady. Offensive rebound. Outside for Starks. The screen from Ewing. 3-pointer, Randall. Rollins grabs the board.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And Ewing with the block. They recover it. And that one's good. McGrady. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And here's Brunson. Still scoreless. Pass to Randall. Here's Starks. Oh my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Brooklyn ahead, up 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at John Starks in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Hardaway is out there with Anderson. Then there's Grant. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Shaq in at the 5. That's is out there for Orlando. Scooped up. Randall kicks to Starks. Ewing, a screen on Anderson. And the basket by Starks. And it's the Magic with the ball. 7-point differential. Pass to Shaq. A second chance effort. And Ewing with the block. Randall down low. McGrady covering. 2 points. That one goes.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
O'Neal outside. Anderson with the ball. McGrady outside. Clock at 6. Grant with a screen on Randall. And that one's good. McGrady.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Here is Lynn. No scoring in this one. Pass to Starks. Randall outside. Ewing a screen on McGrady. Randall no good. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Now here's Hardaway. Anderson outside. Starks against McGrady. Shoots over Starks. Here's O'Neal. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Shaq's got 6.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Pass to Randall. Lynn from long range. And the 3 ball is good. And Brooklyn leads by 7.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Give a big round of applause for your Knicks.
And Brooklyn making a change here.
Your Knicks team.
Here's Orlando now. Hardaway passes to O'Neal. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. He's got 8.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Pass to Sprewell.
All the officials are all over that one.
For Brooklyn, they had shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, you can't doubt that Sprewell has the talent. When focused, he's an incredibly efficient scorer as well.
And Orlando making a change here. Scott's checked in.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Grant sets a screen for Hardaway. McGrady outside. Here's O'Neal. Again, the Magic score. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Sprewell. Up top, Oakley. Pass to Sprewell. Here is Lynn. 5 to shoot. Oakley with it. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Grant. Here's Hardaway. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 5. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Over to the wing. Oakley kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Sprewell. A 15-footer, and that's good off the glass that time. Sprewell's got 4 this quarter. Sprewell's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. McGrady outside. The shot that time not on target.
and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
43 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Sprewell. Anunoby in the corner. Oakley a screen on Hardaway. Lynn finds Curry. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Orlando making some changes. Rogers comes in for Grant, and it's Bowie in for Tracy McGrady. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Hartenstein's checked in for Curry. Stoudemire comes in for Oakley. Randall's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jeremy Lin. Outside Hardaway. To the inside. Here's Shaq. And so it's Brooklyn heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Orlando trails by 7. So for Brooklyn now, Stoudemire out there with Hartenstein. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Starks. And it's Randall in at the small forward. Now Brunson following McGrady's three-point attempt. Brunson against Armstrong. Starks kicks to Brunson. From outside the arc, Brunson for 3, likes the look and trains it.
He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Turner passes to McGrady, lets it go from deep. Brooklyn with the rebound. Now Starks. Here's Stoudemire, and the layup's good off the glass. Stoudemire's got the lead up to 12 now for Brooklyn.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
The Magic called timeout. Rogers checked in for Orlando. Shaw comes in for Armstrong. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was saying to his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. See if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Stoudemire. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you got to be careful guarding Stoudemire because he is clever at drawing fouls.
First one falls for him. Horace Grant, he's checked in for Rogers. And both free throws good for Stoudemire.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here is McGrady. Shoots over Starks. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Three-pointer, Randall sinks the three-pointer. And Brooklyn leads by 17.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
The shot by McGrady, no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Now here's Randall, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
The Magic called timeout.
And please give a big round of applause.
Orlando Orlando making some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Turner. Hardaway is subbed in for Shaw. Ewing's checked in for Brooklyn. OG Anunoby comes in for Julius Randle. Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Shaq. To stop the run. Rebound, Brooklyn. Stoudemire's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Brunson, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Brunson against Hardaway. Inside. Here's Shaq. Sweet move. O'Neal. They shoot again, and he lays it up and in.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Brooklyn.
Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Fires from deep. They get it again. Anunoby outside. Nailed from three-point land.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
And Brooklyn has possession following the bucket by Orlando. And here's Brunson outside. Brunson with another miss. Hardaway against Brunson. And Hardaway gets it to go. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Starks with it. The rebound by Grant. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. O'Neal looking around. And here's Brunson outside. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.